Why, hello there everyone, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and yeah, a random live stream for today, and look, I don't have any idea or any clue as to what I'm doing today, but I just feel like streaming, and why not? So, um, I have zero idea or zero plans, I just feel like streaming, so why not? I am back from work, and I did rest it a little bit, didn't really sleep, more so have a little bit of something to eat. But as always, I do have one thing there I gotta unbox. It's just it's a trolley essentially, like a rolling table kind of for my company work, I guess. But I hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, a very slow stream today. So really, I'm not going to be doing much, as what the title states. So if you feel like you gotta go or the stream isn't for you, by all means feel free to leave. It really doesn't hurt me honestly, because it's understandable, because this stream is kind of no plans. Hello there, John. I hope everything's going well. But yeah. I am just gonna keep it simple today. So nothing crazy, nothing big or bizarre. Just a small unboxing for a trolley for my business, and I guess that's really about it. Which is kind of crazy to say. Nothing, nothing too big, honestly. So, give me a second. All right. So let's get straight into this unboxing, shall we? So this technically should just be my trolley that I ordered, which is basically what I need for my table and whatnot. So that's all this really is going to be today. So I have no idea which side do I open this from. It's actually stapled, so don't mind me, guys. Okay. So this thing is really just for my business and whatnot. So nothing too crazy. Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes. I am a big fan of Shadow the Hedgehog. Big fan of, I tell you that. That's why you have Shadow back here in the background. So pretty nice to see, honestly. And yes, I did heard about the new Sonic's Generations 2 and whatnot. And I know about Shadow. Shadow is my homeboy. Sorry, guys. Give me. I can hear it. Hello there, Four Eyes. I hope everything's going well for you. Today is really a no plans live stream, so it's not going to be anything crazy. It's really just a relaxing work stream, I guess, quote unquote. I hope the audio is still playing. And the audio is not playing. Let me fix that for a second. There it goes. Sorry, guys. The audio is the background music is not really doing too well today. But I will fix that eventually. But, as always, you can kind of hear the metal in here. But, I'm just relaxing today, everybody. So, if this stream is kind of boring, feel free to leave. I don't really have any plans for this live stream. I just got bored, and I really need to set this up, so this is not for me personally. This is just a company item I need, which is essentially a rolling utility table. That's all it is. And yes, for some odd reason, it's heavier than I expected. Huh. But yeah, though, welcome everybody. It's just another day here. So this right here is the top of my utility table. This is where I'm going to be setting stuff, and I'm guessing these are the support legs? I don't know. I'm just going to figure this out as I go, everybody. That's all I'm really doing today. Nothing too crazy. So, just don't mind me. And I apologize about the camera angle, but I really gotta... I'll do something about it in a little bit, actually, probably. Yeah, as I expected. That's the support beams. But really, everybody, if you're watching this, just note that today is really just a no plans live stream, so nothing too crazy. Just chatting and chilling with everyone here today. That's really all it is. So these are the wheels that's going to be for the table, essentially. By the way, this stuff was not cheap, but I really need this stuff because it's for my business. So just don't mind me when and this is where you can push it in, the trolley that goes on the top. But I can show this. So this is how it's supposed to be, if you can see. Yeah. So this is my utility table. Damn, dude, it's $109 because for 8 years of training. I wouldn't necessarily say it's for train. Well, it is training, I'll admit, but not because I wanted to be like a gym bro or anything. I really did it because it was required to for stage acting and things like that but yeah, a lot of people get it confused at times. So I just wonder, that's why I always try to clarify. I don't necessarily train to be jacked or to be a bodybuilder or anything like that. I really just train because I do it for stage acting, health, and dancing, which I love. And I still wonder why people get it confused still. Well, let's read this manual, shall we? Oh, sorry, everybody. Let me fix this a little bit higher. Okay. Maybe that's a little bit better. So it's not so low to where it's just looking down. Sorry, everybody. I need to read the manual because I don't really know what I'm doing here. Which one's the bottom? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold up. So I'm guessing, guys, I'm Are you from the US? Yes, I currently, and I am from the United States, by the way. So just a clarification for if you're wondering. But I'm looking at this and I really do not know what I'm looking at. Like this. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the top. Okay. So I'm guessing this one here is the top. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And then this one here's the bottom, I'm assuming. Okay, this is going to be... By the way, these jeans are kind of heavy on my waist, so it's kind of holding me down a bit. Mark Witten's birthday. Huh, happy birthday, Mark. pretty interesting, honestly. I don't really keep up with his work, John, if I'm being honest. But I will admit, though, I'm a big fan of this new movement. I think you saw me post about it, John, about Japanese voice actors standing up against AI, you know, AI voices, quote unquote. I'm super proud of the voice acting community to standing up to that. Because I was getting kind of worried, honestly. But, yeah. It's good to see that we're finally doing something good. But I will get into voice acting someday. I just need a... I have... Okay, hold up. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm reading this manual and I have no idea what I'm doing. So don't... You gotta get your measurements to your trousers. Yeah, don't mind that for. I kind of just go whatever I wear. I'm not the most pickiest when it comes to clothing, honestly. Because as long as it works, it's fine with me. Huh. Okay, so this manual is actually a bit more triggered than I expected. It doesn't say which one's the top or the bottom. Yeah, oh man. Okay. I got it. Okay. So here's how it's supposed to be. So these are supposed to go in. Like this. Alright, we're getting somebody. Getting somewhere, my bad. No, there's a specific top and bottom to this for... See, the top and the bottom size are different for both these tables here. Ugh. But that's the thing. You kind of have to learn as we go, everybody. It's nothing too crazy. But back to what I'm saying about voice actors, though. The last goal I have in mind is voice acting, John. But honestly, what do I do afterwards? I keep telling myself that, John, and everyone who's watching. I'm at a point where I've basically done everything I've set myself out to do from a very, very long time ago. And it kind of worries me because I don't know what's next. Like, I'm a teacher, you know, to a lot of people. I'm an older figure, a senior figure, a big brother figure to some, and to others, you know, like, I still do teach a lot of stuff, but I just don't know what to do with my life after I get my voice acting stuff, you know? It's strange to say that, honestly. Two. Sorry, I'm looking at this manual. It does not make sense. But back to what I'm saying, though. It's a pretty scary situation. That's right. Or is that right? Oh, that's right. Okay, I see. Okay, I got it. Supposed to go like this. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Just cut me some slack. But currently in my life, though, everyone, I'm almost at an end point because I reached basically all my goals and dreams I ever wanted in my life. The question is, what comes next or what comes afterwards? Because I'm not too sure. Alright, we gotta hammer this top on. I'm watching Spice and Wolf Merchant Measle. Spice and Wolf is a classic, John. I really love Spice and Wolf. I remember watching the 2009 version still. Horo at that time was like, I want to say she was my waifu, but she was very close. I would admit. She was definitely up there. But Horo, man. Horo was essentially everybody's waifu back then, John. Like, before, like, you know, Spice Wolf was big. And you have to remember, Spice and Wolf came out, all the way back in 2009. And the light novels came out further before that. But the anime remake of Spice and Wolf is almost near perfect. I actually think what you call it, John? I actually think the remake of Spice and Wolf is almost, if not better, than the original 2009 version. But that's just my personal opinion, though. I don't think every scene is better in the remake, but in terms of adaptation and how the source material goes, it's pretty darn spot on. So I ain't complaining. I actually do recommend that that if people want to get started with Spice and Wolf, I seriously do recommend the remake. Just because it's easier to get into and the animation is amazing. And I guess that's the furthest it will go. I know, right? Can you believe that, John? 15 years already. That's how old I am. Can you believe that? Like, I'm getting old. It's sad. It's very sad to say that, but 15 years ago, like, you guys, even though I'm pretty much in my mid-20s, it's undeniable that I'm getting older, everybody. And we just have to accept that. You know, it's kind of funny, because I actually thought that I would be basically... I thought I would be, like, married or something by now, you know? Married, having kids or something, but here I am, still watching anime and making YouTube content for the fun of it, you know? Okay, how should this goes? Huh. Sorry, I'm looking at this manual here. You guys can't see it, but I'm reading this as I go. No. Okay. Put wheels. Put 4 wheels, 5 and 6 on the bottom of blot. This is the blot, the washer, and the nut. Bro. Why? Okay, hold up. I'm figuring this out as I go, everybody. This actually doesn't specify what goes where when it comes to these bolts and nuts. Huh. What? Hold up. I'm so sorry, everybody. I know I'm getting distracted, but I really want to make this as quick as I can without getting everybody bored. Which, this is a boring random live stream, so I don't blame you to click off. I'm really just here to figure this out. But back to what I'm saying, though. I am going to get into voice acting. Like, actually getting into voice acting. Once I actually figure this stuff out. But it's really just one step at a time, you know? So let's not rush things, you know? But I will make a vlog, like, sometime either the next week or two, really just discussing about what do I do afterwards. Because I'm just not sure. I know that to a lot of people, you know, a lot of people probably don't understand, but this is kind of like a long time coming at this point. I'm not quitting YouTube, don't think that, but I just don't know what to do or where to go. Huh, I even made a post about it here on my YouTube channel in my community section, and everyone was like, Sensei, I think you should just get married or something like that, and it's just strange, honestly. It is very strange. Huh. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is all not right. What the heck? Alright, I'm just gonna follow how this thing says for it to be. Sorry, everybody. I'm just trying to figure this out. But But currently, though, that's basically where I am. I'm just not too sure where to go or what to do with my life now. I've basically done everything I've always set myself out for. That is not right. Huh. Why is it not right? Sorry, everybody, this is not accurate at all. I'm just trying to figure this out, but this is all new to me. This is not... Put the wheels 5-6 on bombshell. Or... Okay. Oh, that's how it's supposed to be done. See, this is wrong. Believe it or not, these instructions are wrong. No, that's the reason why none of this was going together. Okay. It took me a second, honestly. I thought I was doing something wrong, but it's not me, it's this manual. This manual isn't right. Well, we gotta figure this out on our own, everybody. But I've done this over and over already. In terms of figuring stuff out in life. Sometimes the only way to learn is just to start doing things. But I really need this though, everybody. So this is actually my work platform for my business when it comes to working with spiders and stuff. With my tarantulas, with my company. So that's the reason why I'm making this. Or the reason why I bought this, quote unquote. I don't really need this, but this will help make the work so much more easier. Especially when it comes to feeding tarantulas. Because I don't have to be setting a bunch of stuff up. I can just pull this out and just start using it. Ta-da, the first wheel is on, baby. That's the first wheel. Now we gotta do this like these other 3 wheels, however many times that takes. Okay. I'm gonna be honest though. I don't really have much left after voice acting though. So that's the reason why I posted that post on my community section, because I really just need to figure out where do I go then. Like do I just keep going, or what do I do then, you know? And I know that a lot of people, you know, are relatively new to my channel, and I really don't blame them, because, you know, you guys don't know me personally, quote unquote, but I am a very consistent person though. Like, I've chased these dreams for so long, and I basically lived out my dreams without even recognizing it. And I hope that everyone who is watching or everyone in the world will be fortunate to be in that position, you know? My hair's a wreck. Well, it's fine. But for me though, like I've been chasing my dreams for so long. Like I never gave up on my dreams honestly. And now that I'm almost done with all of my dreams, the question is like, where do I go once it's completed? Because dancing, I have nothing left to prove. Stage acting, I could take it or leave it, but there really isn't left for anything of that to prove. You know, the Tarantula work, I've officially started my business with that, which is all this here. So there's nothing left for that now, honestly. I can perfect my craft, quote unquote, but it's already perfected. I'm not rich or anything, but the point is that there really isn't anything left for me. So this hole here is actually not looking right. So the question is, what now? That's the real question. I really just don't know. But I'm very fortunate to be in this position though, because not very many people will make it this far. Because then again, I've dedicated almost 10 years into everything that I'm good at. Yeah. I need my hammer for a second. This bottom screw here is actually stuck. It's stuck in a hole. There we go. But if you ever have a dream, everybody, don't be afraid to chase it. You just need to have the potential or the skill to prove it out. For the short term, at least. I understand. Like I stated, everybody, I really do not know. Let me preface this, actually. I really do not know whether this business will succeed or not. But I want everybody to understand that whether my business succeeds or not, I am truly proud and I am very content that I made it this far. Because I've always had this dream of starting my business. I never said a successful business, quote unquote. I've just stated starting my business. You know? And a lot of people, when it comes to chasing dreams or chasing anything in life, it can become very intimidating. And let's be honest, not very many people will stay consistent long term. Staying consistent long term is where a lot of people will kind of fall flat on, you know, or probably go downhill quite a bit. But you also have to understand is really the habits as well, because habits of an individual speaks a lot about them without you even recognizing. Like for me personally, I was always a go-getter when it comes to chasing after my dreams and my goals. I couldn't just sit around, you know? Because if you sit around, nothing happens. And I couldn't live like that. But some people could, but for me personally, since I have goals and dreams in life, I actually went out and did the work. You know, you have to go out and do the work now. You can't just become successful. That just doesn't happen. Success always favors the hardworking people in a way. Oh, I'm always afraid when I want to start something new. Well, Victor, don't be afraid, because You're never going to be good at anything you first start out at. It takes time to get good. And it takes even longer to become successful at something you enjoy. But if you're good at something, and if you have potential in something, the possibilities are endless. Or should I say the possibilities are there. It's really up to you to call the shots. Not all the decisions you'll make will be good, or not all of the decisions will be the right decisions. But you really have to learn to be content with the decisions you make. Like, for example, I can influence people on their decision making, but at the end of the day, it is up to the individual to make that final decision, whether to start something, give up or something, or chase after something. You know, same thing for me. A lot of people will either tell me to give up or to do this differently, that differently. But at the end of the day, you know, when it comes down to it, I gotta make the final shots, the final calls. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes it's the wrong decisions and the wrong choices. But other times it was the right one. But, you know, I have to learn to live with those mistakes too, you know. But that's the thing about life. You really have to make decisions, you know. Just don't be afraid. Dang it, hold up. That screw got stuck. I need to get it out. There we go, we got it. Good. Alright, the screw got stuck. But back to what I'm saying though. For me personally, I was never good at some things I'm good at now. Really, it was time. I was consistent and I took my time and now I'm here. That's the kind of the crazy part though. Like, I never really asked for what I wanted in life. I just kind of let life bring whatever to me. Whether it's dancing or stage acting, voice acting, I never really asked for it. It just kind of happened. Sorry guys, I'm out of frame. I'm gonna rotate this. There we go. And trust me, a lot of my viewers who are watching this, they're either around my age group or younger. So a lot of you are quite young. So you still have your whole life ahead of you. But for me, it was pretty evident early on that I knew what I wanted to do. It was more so of like the steps to get there, and also asking the question, not how long it'll take, but when I'll get there. And the answer for me is about a decade. So about 10 years. Can you believe that? About 10 years. A lot of people who are watching this will be like, God damn, I'm sorry, Sensei. I cannot commit to 10 years. That's just too long. Honestly, 10 years flew by so fast, you just wouldn't believe it. Like, it feels like 2012 to 2013 was just yesterday for me. When, you know, everything started to come into place on what I wanted to do in life. But let's be honest though, a lot of people nowadays, you know, they don't know what they want to do. And I don't blame them because, like, you know, we're all just kind of here and there, you know? But you will eventually find a place you'll want to be at. Well, not a place necessarily, but somewhere you want to be at. Whether it's starting your own business like I am, opening a restaurant or going to computer science or becoming a mechanical engineer or something, or a doctor. We all will find our place. You, me, and everyone. And once you do, the possibilities are endless. Okay. That looks about right. Now we just gotta put this on. Which, honestly, does not make sense to me. Then why are we giving these? Oh, they go under there. Okay, I see. Hold up. I'm gonna turn this around and then turn it back around. Okay. How much money have you made from Spire so far? I heard in one of your videos that you sold XX for 100 a long while back. That is true. So, when I was still a private tarantula breeder, selling here and there. Oh, I'm still am a private tarantula breeder, but back then, when I was selling tarantula XX around college-ish, I was making anywhere from $500 to $2,000 a year. But that is not a lot of money. But for a broke college student, that was a lot. And for me, that was... Oh god, I think I got this on the wrong side. Hold up. Let me... Yeah, I got this on the wrong side. We gotta... Hold up. But for me though, 500... But back then though, $500 to $2,000 a year for selling Tarantula XX was a lot of money. Like you wouldn't believe how much money that was. Even now for some people, that's a lot of money. Like even as a side hobby, that is like money to buy you a car almost. For depending on where you live, but that was basically the way I saw it. However, it was tested though. I'm not gonna lie. It was probably one of the roughest times ever after college. Like, I graduated during 2020. That's the year I graduated college. Right when the pandemic started. I had no job, barely any sources of income. There was no stage plays or any dance instructing classes because all of it was shut down because of the lockdown. And I was so broke. It was just crazy. And I was trying to find a job, but it was so difficult because everything was on lockdown. And I will never forget, too, my girlfriend at the time, like, she was very supportive at first because, you know, it was the pandemic, no money, you know, fresh out of college, can't get a job because everything was on lockdown. And you just graduated college. That's the shoes that I was in. But for her though, it went from being very supportive to essentially becoming very frustrated because I tried so hard to get a job, but it wasn't working out. And then eventually I got dumped. You know, it kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie, because it was because you have to understand, like, financially, I was at a very rough spot. Probably the roughest spot ever. I lost everything during the pandemic. Like, I lost a lot. like my personal relationships with my friends and everything, it crumbled really badly, but that's a personal reason. And really everything was getting just much worse, you know. But just like everybody else though, I pushed on. But someday though. But I want to make something clear though. I got dumped because financially I wasn't doing too well, and my girlfriend at the time was like, dude, you're broke as heck, and like a bunch of this and that. But I promise you guys, I worked so hard. It was just crazy, honestly. And like I worked. You guys just don't believe how hard I worked. I would never forget it too, because I worked so hard and I still got dumped, which is crazy. I just hope that she's in a happier spot, you know. But I'll date again though. Someday. Like, you have to understand, people always care about the final outcome, but no one cares about how hard you work to get there. And for me, I worked extremely freaking hard. Like, I will never forget it too. I remember I collapsed from overwork 3 times. It was just beyond crazy, man. Like, dude, it was crazy. Like, I was 100 something pounds. I was about 15 pounds heavier, believe it or not. I used to be built like a freaking unit. I am so downsized, it's crazy. Like, I want people to understand, the me back then was completely different from the me now. Like, I was so, I don't know how to explain myself, but I will say this though, I was definitely younger. Personality-wise, sort of. And physique-wise, I was way more jacked. It was crazy. Like, I was so big, dude. It was ridiculous. I remember having like the most craziest striations on my muscles. It was crazy, especially my delts. You see how flat my delts are now? But like, I used to be so different though. I was definitely more stronger back then. That's pure facts. I will not even deny that. But the pandemic put me through so much. Like, I literally lost a lot of that weight. That muscle weight, man. It's crazy. What jobs are you working right now? Well, Sal? Sal. I guess I'll call you that. I'm working 2 jobs right now. So, my first job is actually a grocery store job. My second job is an office work job here in my room. Basically, that job it's not a hard job. That job pays under the table. But essentially, I'm just doing data organization and things like that. It's data organization, moving folders, that's the easy part. And then this here is my third job, quote unquote. My company behind me, by the way, for those who are wondering. And that's currently all the jobs I'm working. And then the 4 careers that I'm pursuing, one is my company, my Tarantula business right now. The second one is stage acting. Third one is dancing. And then the fourth one, voice acting. That's what it was. But I've already completed so many of this stuff. Like, the last one now is voice acting. But I'm fairly sure that I can get a voice acting role because I'm a very persistent person. I don't know how long it'll take. It could take 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years, but I'm gonna get a role. Like, don't give up on me just yet, everybody. We all have dreams and we all have goals, but it's really up to us as the individuals to decide whether to give up or to keep going. You'll be tested. Everybody will be tested someday. But you gotta prove yourself out. The first time you may fail, but it really depends on how many times you're willing to keep on going. Just keep on going, baby. Because that's what I've always done. I just had to keep on going. Even when everything was going wrong, I still kept on going. But I hope that, like, people don't give up so easily on themselves. You know, at times, when everything goes right, everybody will be cheering and celebrating for you, including yourself. But it's really when times are rough is when you truly have to, like, is when your true self finally shows. You know, when you're at your most vulnerable, like, spot. And it's really up to you to decide on what you want to do with that. Do you just cower up and roll into a ball and give up on life, or do you get up and keep going? For me personally, trust me, I've been there. Like, been there at that spot where it was rough. And trust me, you're going to have more than just one day of that. There's a lot of days when things are all going to go down. But you just had to keep on going. But I hope that someday I'll get everything back to how it was before the pandemic, though. You know, I really hope so. But that's currently where I'm trying to get back at, though. But one day, if I find that special someone, that special person, I guess, whether I go back dating or not, I'm going to add on all that muscle back. Like, literally. I don't... If I feel like how I know how I feel from that time, I am going to put on all that muscle back on. But as of now, though, I really don't feel it. So I'm still going to stay as skinny as I am now. But someday, though, I'm going to start benching a lot of freaking weights again. I'm talking like how it was before this pandemic and everything took my life apart. I need to hammer this part now. I think that's why it's not... No, this screw here is... Yeah, just this screw. The screw's kind of broken, everybody. Sorry, everybody. I'm working while I'm screwing this in. So cut me some slack. But trust me though, a lot of my viewers, a lot of you guys are relatively young. I'd say the majority of my viewers are around ages 16 to 19-ish. So a lot of you viewers are relatively young, but hey, you're still figuring out your life, so you have plenty of time. You know, you don't have to be like me. You know, I started young, but not everybody will be like that. Everybody will go at their own pace. Well, that screw's kind of janky. Some of these screws are not going in right, everybody, but I'll get it figured out. Hello there, Rain. I'm doing pretty good today. I'm just super tired, but we're working here. We're building this desk here. I'll flip it back over for you guys to see in a little bit. $15 to 19, lol. Yeah, that's the age range of my viewers here on this channel. A lot of you viewers are very young, so I don't really hold anything against anyone that comes to this channel. Because I don't know why a bunch of you guys are so young, but surprises me too, you know. Even I don't expect that. Alright everybody, let's flip this back over. And one of the screws fell out. I know exactly which one too. There's this one here. But, yeah though everybody, you guys are really, really young. I guess I'm the youngest from them all. Gotta teach them at young. No, honestly, it's not about what age you start. It's really about when you're ready. That's the thing you need to understand. You know, a lot of people, they start young, but they quit early. I find that when it comes to youngsters, their attention span is not that great. Like, they'll stay consistent for about a month or two, or maybe a year or two, and then they give up. You know, I feel like the best time to start is not when you're young. Being started young is a huge plus, I'm not gonna lie, but you also have to be committed. I feel like as you get older, it definitely becomes easier to stay committed. But when you're young, you really just want to see the results, you know? So, a lot of people, because of that, when they don't see the results they want, they literally give up. Which is really sad, honestly. I hope nobody gives up. Because it's really just... It's really too soon to give up, honestly. Ugh. This screw here is broken, but But I will keep this screw up here. Just a reminder, but that one screw would not go in. But that's okay. Yes, so true. But the real question is, when are you ready to start, you know? For me, I really was so young that I just really didn't have a choice almost. I really didn't have a choice but to grow up fast. I didn't really want to, but the consequences forced me. Well, childhood trauma and bad past can affect future person. Yes. Yes, it can, and yes, it will. You're looking at him right now, me. I am that person. You have to ask yourself, you know, I am that person, Mikey. Like, literally. That's why I started young. Why I grew up so quickly. Like, is there really a choice? The question is, what do you do with it? You know? Like, you have to make that decision. I chose to do something positive with it. But a lot of people were not fortunate to go down that path. So I thank God, and I think, you know, everybody leading up to this point now that I'm here. You know, I've seen a lot of people go down not so great places. You know, some people get traumatized for life. Even now, the trauma's still there, but just like everybody else, I just keep going. Or I choose to keep going. But that's just me, though, personally. Sorry to hear that, Mikey. But also, please try to keep personal information to yourself, because I don't want to be responsible if, like, people start, you know, releasing personal information about somebody, you know, so my condolences go out to you, though. But I really hope that we all get to that better place in life. Excuse myself. I'm still trying to get there, believe it or not. Oh my god, don't tell me I'm supposed to put this on first. I was supposed to put this on first. Okay. Oh, damn it. Alright, everybody, we gotta get the screws back out. Great. One mistake, one lesson after another. But we'll all eventually find that better spot. For me, you know, we're all just trying to get somewhere better in life. But like I stated, though, I'm thankful for where I am now. I don't take anything for granted. Like, literally. Because I could be somewhere so much worse. But I choose to do something good with it. To where I'm blessed to be where I am now, you know. Life is unexpected. Oof. Yeah. Damn it. We gotta fix this. We just screwed these in, now we're taking the screws back out. Isn't that just so fun, everybody? Work. Wait. Left or right? Oh, wait, it's the other way. I twisted the wrong way, everybody. This is making me... Okay, I gotta flip this over. This is not going to be easy. Oh my god. This is one hell of a workout. I did not train for like the past 2 to 3 days, by the way, everyone. So, if you're wondering how has my workout been, I haven't been working out. I've really just been working a little. Need my hammer here. Alright, this is supposed to go in. Almost there, baby. All right, we got it. Now we just got to get this back in. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This does not look right, everybody. Oh, man. Yeah, taking a break from the workout is a good thing, but you have to understand, though, I still gotta train whenever I can. Training is important. I just don't get how this works. Insert handle to the top tray. There is no handle. What the heck? Sorry, everybody. I'm reading the manual trying to figure this out, but this does not make sense at all. The wheels on the bottom. Insert the handle to the top shelf. Knock and reinforce the rubber mallet. Put the towel bar into the handle tray. Oh! Fixed beams will top by the screws. Alright, everybody, hold up. That can't be right. Because then... this does not come with a middle tray at all. No, I did this right, but this tray does not go in, everybody. What the heck? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna need to knock this out real quick. I know we just put this on, but... this is the part that doesn't make sense, because if it goes in like this... exactly. This part here is basically keeping this from going in correctly. Because it's supposed to go up through this way. But for some reason, yeah, this is... what? Okay. This... this either has to be a scam or something. Oh, hold up. I guess we just gotta figure this out. Oh god, I hate doing stuff like this. When... okay, yeah, we're gonna have to... yeah, this does not make sense, everybody. I'm just trying to... so, because of this edge here, it's not gonna go in right. That can't be how it goes. Because... yeah, this is so not right. Oh. Huh. Why would they sell me this? What? This can't be right. We gotta figure this out, everybody. Let's look at this side real quick. Oh god, This is not right. It's the handle here. This is the so this handle here is not the right size. I mean, it is the right size, but it has these edges on it that's not making it possible for me to screw this pillar here in. Hold up. I think I gotta. How high does this go? I'm gonna need to knock this in a lot more. I need my flashlight real quick, everybody. Give me a second. Okay, so this actually goes further down, that's why. They say you need a rubber mallet for this. This is not a rubber mallet. You need an actual hammer for this. Hold up. I'm gonna bang kinda hard. Give me a second. Hold up. I figured this out. Give me like another 30 seconds. Okay. Sorry, everybody. This is harder than it looks. I'm hammering this down real quick. Went from being a simple build to being a workout. That's crazy. Okay, got it. What a workout, yo. Freak. Sorry, everybody. I know this is kind of a boring stream, but don't mind it, man. Well, you gotta go, monkey. You gotta go. Well, I'm really just working here. Is all I'm doing. a random working stream, I guess. Yeah, you guys are not going to be staying anyways. I might as well just take you guys out. We got it. Okay, finally, we're done. Let me actually put this over here to the side real quick, everybody, so don't mind me. Just give me a second. So this right here is basically our workstation tray. The rolls, and I can put my Tarantula stuff on it. Oh my god, this will make it so much easier for Tarantula work now. Now let's actually put my utilities on here. So yeah, the bottle will fit. Sorry everybody, give me a second. Oh yes, we're so good. I know, right? It's about time, John, to get this thing filled. What an absolute nightmare. But now I can actually work on this Tarantula stuff. Isn't that just nice? I should put these away too while I'm at it. Put this on. By the way, can you believe this was $100? This tray alone is $100. Talk about being overpriced, am I right? Paying $100 for this? That's crazy. But this, to me, was necessary, man. I couldn't say no to this because I really needed this for work. And I really want to thank everybody who's watching this because I'm slowly working my dreams together, which I'm already there, but working more towards your dreams isn't a bad idea, is it? No, it's not. But I really want to talk about getting some other stuff done, like more voice acting stuff. But let me put away this stuff real quick before I start blabbering on about voice acting and things like that. Okay, hold up. Because that's the next goal. Okay, hold up. I really want to talk about that with you guys because I'll get that. Okay, hold up. I stuck myself into this corner. Great. Okay. Ugh. There it goes. That would do for now. Alrighty, everybody. So let's actually talk about the future of this channel. So currently, it's pretty obvious at this point that I'm going to be a bit busier than normal because I'm starting my business now. So my business is going to be keeping me busy more than usual. But I also want people to understand that... Ooh, that was pretty rough. But back to what I'm saying though. I also want people to understand that I'm also going to get more into voice acting. I started this a very long time ago, but now I'm going to commit. I'd say maybe the next 2 to 3 months, I'm going to be buying some voice acting stuff. So that way I can get more into voice acting. Because I really want to start voice acting to get a voice acting role someday. I don't really care what it is. Whether it's an indie game, a commercial, a YouTube PV for somebody else, or audio narration or something. As long as I get some voice acting work out, I'm happy. And that'll be the last and final goal for forever, I guess. That's going to be very sad. But like I stated, I need to buy a new mic. But the mic I want to get, it's very expensive. And the audio editing gear and stuff, such as the mixer and things like that, is very expensive. So I don't know exactly how long it'll take before I can save up again to actually go get it, the stuff that I want. But it's going to be one step at a time, like everything else that we've been through so far. But I really do want to pursue voice acting, not as a full-time career, but as part of my dreams. I've stated this a very long time ago, you know, from all the other English voice actors I really want to go after and be a part of, such as Emmy Lowe, you know, Chris Sabat, Veronica Taylor, you know, even whether it's the OGs, you know, or not, Jennifer Hale, things like that. I really want to just voice acting something. Like, I really want to voice act in something. I do have voice acting experience, but, you know, I just need to get my foot in the door. But let us wait and see, though. Am I nervous? Yes and no. Because I'm super excited, but I really don't know what the future holds. And as I stated before, and I'll state this again, I never plan on making this YouTube channel a full-time job. I don't know why people keep thinking that, but just to clarify to everyone who's watching this YouTube channel was pure accident, and it just kind of happened. And that's really how we got to where we are now. Your videos that you do in voice acting are very good. Thank you, Gabrielle. Yes, Gabrielle, my bad. Whoa, he finished. Yes, Sal, we finished. It looks pretty nice. See, our rolling work table is done. But that's currently where I'm at. You should monetize a YouTube channel if you can. Actually, I need about 2,200 hours of watch time before I'm qualified for monetization on this channel. But I really couldn't care less about monetizing this channel or not. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's okay. I don't really chase the views for some odd reason. I just post what I enjoy, which is why I'm still uploading every single day still. I know a lot of people struggle to upload every day, but for me, as long as I'm having fun, it comes easy. For me, that is. But I also do want to clarify to everyone that I do want to start dating again, and I don't know exactly how that's gonna go, honestly. It's been a while since I last dated, I'll admit. Like, actually committed into dating somebody, but I'm not super ready, but if it happens, it happens. By the way, if you want to reach out to me, because why not, feel free to. If you want to, hey, Sensei, I'm single. You want to, you want to hang out? Sure, why not? I'll consider everybody, like everyone. Well, I'm straight. Don't take it the wrong way, but I'll take anyone into consideration, I guess. But ooh, dating life though, that really does take a lot of time out of you though. That's the thing that kind of worries me though, because I use a lot of my time working. But let's just see. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that's currently where I am though. I don't really know exactly how this business will do, but if we can break even, then I guess that's fair, I guess. But yeah, this live stream was pretty short and pretty straightforward. Just the guy working, building his crafting table behind me. I'm so excited for that. Oh my gosh. Now I don't really have to worry about stuff. And just to clarify, I will actually start posting more live streams of the Tarantula work. Excuse myself. So that's going to be interesting. It won't be as long as how it was. It won't be as long as it was previously in the older live streams, because those, during that time, I had way more tarantulas. I've downsized a lot. So just to note that, yeah, live streams of tarantula work will be coming back. But also, I do want people to understand that those live streams may be short, depending on how many tarantulas I had to feed that day. It shouldn't be too much because my collection is small. Now it's small, but it's gonna grow bigger again. So if you wanna if you wanna just stay around for that in the future, by all means feel free to do so. But with that, everybody, I really want to thank everybody for this journey so far. And honestly, I will make a vlog because I have to, because I really want to talk about my personal life, about where I'm going, because everything I've wanted in life, I've basically I'm at a point where I've done it. I've done it all that I wanted to do. And I will make a vlog discussing about that, but I need my mic to come in. Yes, I spent $300 on a camera audio mic because the camera I was using for my vlogs had very great recording quality, but the audio on it sucked. Like, literally, it sucked. It sucked so bad, I decided to just put commentary over it. But since I'm getting a new audio mic, one that is really good, a Rode camera audio mic. Yes, oh my gosh, I love the Rode mics. Those are really amazing. I actually am so ready to start vlogging again. But, whew, that's so nice though. I don't know exactly what I'll vlog again. Like, what should I vlog? My daily boring life of working? I don't think that would be fun, right? Well, we just gotta have to wait and see. But, that would be nice though. Just to actually start vlogging and show you guys what I do in my daily life. I don't really like to exaggerate stuff, because then it feels disingenuous. So if it's a bit boring for my vlogs, just to let everybody know, that's really the way I live. I don't want to live more grandeur life than it has to be. I like it as normal as can be. Because like I stated, I am just a normal person like everyone else. You just happen to stumble upon my channel, I guess. I remember to say thank you very, very much. Seriously, I did every day help me a lot of mental health. Hey, thank you. Hey, that's great to hear. I really do appreciate hearing those stories, honestly. I really just started it because, like, I was at a stuck place in life, honestly. And you could even go all the way back to my first video, I think. Like, I was just stuck. But luckily, the pandemic is over, and I'm about where I'm at pre-pandemic, quote unquote. But it's crazy, honestly, how the pandemic can change people in such different ways. It's strange because a lot of people that are on my channel right now, they will say the pandemic done great things for them. For me, it took away everything I had, legit. Like, I am a fraction of what I was pre-pandemic. So the fact that I'm slowly getting everything back to how it was previously, I'm super happy for. So, that's going to be cool to say, once I get everything back to normal, that is. I'm still recovering from that time. Still a lot I gotta do. But once I do, though, I'm honestly just not sure about where to go then. Because like I stated, the push-ups will come to an end someday. I stated this before and I state this again. The day I don't need it anymore is the day I'm going to put an end to it. I don't know exactly what day that will be. But one thing I do know is that I'm not going to milk it for views. I said that so many times. I don't care what anyone says. Like it has meaning to me personally when it comes to the 25 push-ups. And I just don't want to use it for YouTube views. It just doesn't feel right to me. It feels disingenuous then. So I told myself and I told everybody, and if you're new, I'm going to say this right now. There is going to be a day when the push-up videos will end. I don't know when that day will be, but just to let everybody know, there's going to be that day. I don't know exactly what I would do to conclude it, quote unquote. But I keep telling myself I'm just gonna end it off on like every other normal day, because I don't want to make it like it's the grand finale, you know. I just want to make it like every other normal push-up video, because I feel like if I try to make it as like as a special thing, I feel like then it becomes disingenuous. But I just don't know how I'm gonna end this, or when I'll end this push-up daily stuff. But just be ready though. It could be any day from now, and that'll probably be my last day of uploading daily. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But as of now though, I'm still going on. I'm still pushing, and I'm still fighting both mentally and physically. And I'm surprised I made it this far. But I do hope that the push-up videos will end before day 2000. I'm praying to God, actually, that it ends before 2000. Because if you're watching this and you're wondering why I don't want to push this as long as I can, it's really because it's something for me personally, not for views. So if I'm still doing push-ups after 2000 days, it's saying that I'm still stuck somewhere in life, which is not a good thing, honestly. So I'm hoping then that whatever that better place is, I don't know what that place is, both mentally and physically. When I reach that point, I will just be happy just to end it on a normal day, like any other day. I'll tell you too, like it's the final day, you know. I don't want to plan it ahead of time, because the day everything aligns as one is the day I'm just gonna be like every other normal push-up day. I don't care what day it is. I'll just say today I can proudly say it's the last day of 25 push-ups a day. Myself, anime, motivation. You're gonna hear that. I'm not gonna tell you ahead of time. Like the day prior, I'm not gonna say tomorrow will be my last push-up day. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna say like it's a normal day. But I really hope that people will be accepting of that, because I know a lot of people will not be happy with that. But I just want people to understand that this daily push-up was a mental push for me to get through the day, mentally. And I know that there'll be a time, I hope, that I'll get to that better place in life. I don't know when that day will be, but just a heads up, everybody. So please understand, and no, I will not milk it for views. I will not do the 25 push-ups after or something like that. No, I will not. When the daily push-ups end, it will end on like every other normal day. I know that sounds anticlimactic, but to me, I think that's the best way to end it. Because to me, it could be my last day, but for you or to whoever's watching, it could be their day one or their day whatever. And they could still be pushing on the next day after the day I finally reached that place. Because we're all going at our own pace. So I feel like if I say, this is the final, whatever, and I try to end it on like a grand note, and the person who's watching is still not at that better place in life, it feels kind of unfair in a way. I really just want to end it whenever that day comes. And who knows, there's actually a lot of other people who watch this or watches my 25 daily push-ups, and they started their own journey. Some people are doing 50 push-ups a day. Can you believe that? Some people are doing 50 push-ups a day for their daily motivation, and they're posting on YouTube. I seen the emails, everybody. I see your messages. I'm impressed. So it doesn't really surprise me if there are people who are stronger, or people who could do more push-ups, or people who are built better than I am. I'm just proud that they're all pushing on somewhere in life. And there are some people who are doing it for views as well, but to each their own, honestly. I'm the originator. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if I'm the first person to come up with this idea of like daily motivation, I guess. But whatever, I guess. It's crazy, honestly. There are some people that that are literally still going, and they're still at like 75 push-ups a day. Day, what is it, like? Probably day 200 something now. But it's crazy, honestly. You'll be surprised if you if you Google it, and like, my videos will probably pop up first, but scroll down enough and you'll find the other people who are doing it as well. Some of them are for views and some of them are for themselves to push on, but it's crazy. It is crazy in a good way, because like such a stupid concept, honestly, for me at first. Like, I just didn't really care whether it was seen as stupid or not. And then, I guess people like the idea, and now they're doing their own. They're fighting their own battles now, I guess. But I'll be ready the day it ends, though. Just a heads up. So be ready, everybody. Embrace it. But as always, I guess I'll call this a live stream for today. I know this live stream was kind of boring, because all I did was just build the table behind me for my my workstation, quote unquote. But I will be live streaming my my Tarantula work again, like how I've done in the past. So that way, it should become more often that I will be streaming. Maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times a week I'll be live streaming. Minimum of 1 time. But we really don't know how it's gonna go, honestly. Anything could happen, like emergency, or I gotta go somewhere out of town. But with that, everybody, more live streams in the future of my Tarantula work again. And yeah. With that, everybody, I don't know exactly when I'll stream again. I'll stream again next week for sure. Maybe Friday or Sunday next week. So one of those days next week. And with that, that's really about it. See you.